Going to Houston Quilt Festival also includes going to market, where I often run into friends.
I'm Pepper Corey, and I'm here today with the Colonial Needle Company and Presentia Thread. What I'm doing now is sashiko, which is Japanese hand quilting.
Carrie Bresingham and Nancy Bryant were good enough to sign some copies of their books so that I could have them for festival. After Quilt Market ends Monday, we have 2 busy days setting up. Outstanding help from Kathy Belts, Kristen LaFlamme, and Arlene Sacitano made it possible for us to be ready for opening on Wednesday evening. Needleworker Kristen Brown was our first author with her new title, The Embroidery Book. Kay Fassett and Liza Lucy then came and signed their books, including the newest, Quilts in Italy and Bold Blooms. 36 lucky quilters were able to get signed copies of Carol Stahl's and Betsy Kutch's newest book, The Treasury of Quilts. Customers kept Kathy busy with their purchasing. Here, Basket Spurs and Bows author Debbie Roberts signs her books from the shelf. Working in tandem on Thursday, Kathy and Kristen were able to keep the line moving. Everybody was so busy looking, everybody was so busy getting things signed by authors. It was a very, very busy day. Dee Dee McElroy found her book in the beginning section, The Perfect Stitch, and signed it. On Wednesday and Thursday, lucky customers were able to meet authors Sandra Dallas, Arlene Sacitano, and Marie Bostwick. At the other table, novelist Patience Griffin was busy signing with other authors. First was Deborah Boschert with her new book, Art Quilt Collage. Martha D. Leonardis of T-Shirt Quilt signed next. Well-known author Joe Morton with her new book, Little Joe's Favorites. By Friday, the authors were getting ready again to have another busy day. Author friends like Allie Aller stopped by and signed her book, Quilting. Sandra Dallas had left, so Patience Griffith joined the front table. In the morning, Kathy took care of customers on her own. Meanwhile, at the other table were 2 authors with their new books, Paula Nadelstern with Fabricadabra and Cindy Griselda with Artful Improv. After a short break with family and friends, it was time to get back to signing. Laura Lee and Kate Triplett spent an hour signing indigo quilts. Here's Mary Carr with 2 of her mini titles. Such interesting things to see, including Deborah's award-winning quilt. When she came back, we congratulated her. Late Saturday, Kristen, Marie, and Kathy left us, so we're on our own. After class on Saturday, Philippa Nadler signed more of Applique Master.
My book is all about applique techniques, lots of different techniques, and there is a full-size pattern of the quilt that's illustrated on the front and all the instructions of how to make it. So you can make your version and then email me a photo. I'd love to see it. Just go to my website, all my contact details are on there, so I'm quite easy to find.
And you do teach classes.
Oh yes, lots of classes, not just applique.
Outstanding quilters Marilyn Badger and Noriko Indo stopped by Sunday. At the end of the show, Arlene stayed a bit to help Jack and I pack the books into the boxes so that we could get them onto the pallets and out to the van before it got too late. Thanks to Shauna and Bobby, we were well taken care of while we were in Houston, but we had to pack up and start heading north toward home, and we saw a lot of Texas on our way. We saw lots of sights as we left Texas, on to Oklahoma, and then to Missouri. We crossed the Mississippi and started heading toward Minnesota. Up the Mississippi, we went to northern Minnesota to find just wonderfully warm weather. It was such a surprise, but it didn't last long. Here came Mr. Winter. Beautiful place for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and there was a lot to get ready. After New Year's, our thoughts turned to the Road to California Quilt Show. Join us in the tent at Road to California with Patience Griffin and Arlene Sacitano.